Over the past few months, there's been a lot of talk and whispering about the IRS either going away or getting significantly downsized. With that, I've had a few people asking me if it would be okay to ignore their taxes altogether. The simplest answer that I can give is that the IRS is not going away, nor will it be significantly downsized. American congressional politicians love spending your tax money way too much to even think about doing that. Those who decide not to file or pay their taxes because of ridiculous things they've heard are doing themselves a huge disservice. Filing your tax returns and paying any owed balances is incredibly important for several reasons. First, it ensures compliance with federal and state tax laws, helping you avoid penalty and interest charges. The IRS imposes a failure to file penalty of 5% per month on unpaid taxes, all the way up to 25%. Additionally, a failure to pay penalty accrues at 0.5% per month, again, all the way up to 25%. Compound interest is charged on principal tax that's owed, as well as all penalties. If you don't file your return at all, the IRS may file a tax return on your behalf, which won't include deductions or credits you may qualify for, often resulting in a much higher tax bill. In some extreme cases of willful non-filing, you could face criminal charges, with penalties up to $100,000 and 5 years imprisonment. On the other hand, if you're owed a refund, you won't face penalties for filing late, but you must file within 3 years to claim that refund. Otherwise, you permanently forfeit that refund. Filing also helps establish a formal record of your income, which is necessary for such things as loan applications and financial aid. If you missed the tax filing deadline, file the tax return as soon as possible to minimize your penalties and interest. The IRS and states do offer payment plans and relief options if you're unable to pay the full amount immediately. Another important thing to consider is if you decide not to file your tax returns this year, it does not mean that you're off the hook. The IRS and state will at some point force you to file your return, or it will do so for you. Once this happens, if there is a balance due, all of the accrued interest over that period will be added on to the tax balance that's owed, along with all of the previously mentioned penalties. Before you know it, you could suddenly be staring down at a tax bill of tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're experiencing any of these issues or problems, you can schedule a free telephone consultation with me at taxhuddlewithmichael.com. Thank you for joining me today. See you at the next huddle.